Welcome to tuberchat. If you have less than 10,000 subscribers, you've come to the right place. We are going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. The first channel that we're looking at today is Adrienne Villanueva Vlogs. She has been with us ever since finding us and comes back again and again to almost every tuberchat live stream, but she also allows people to connect in her streams, much the way we do here in tuberchat. Every day I feature a different channel based on generosity that I see within the community, and for that reason, Adrienne Villanueva Vlogs is featured today. So for those of you who follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and any other social networks, you'll notice that we give you opportunities to find loyal and dedicated supporters, even when we're not live streaming. But I appreciate everybody coming and spending the time that you have. Scratch and Pete, thank you so much for all you do. I've made sure that you get to the top of the wheel today for a change instead of making you wait. Lots of dynamic creators in the house already. Kareen's Life and Ransom with That Drip, thank you so much for your memberships. You've both been added to the wheel already. Donation, it's good to have you back. Game Master 1414 seems to be back with us for every live stream. Thank you for that. Justin Mello is an extremely generous creator in that they share for us all the time. So it's great to have you here, and they are going to be featured on tuberchat. Carrie Beth, it's always wonderful to have you in the house. Carrie Beth's a channel that I like talking about, because even though she's monetized and even though she's doing very well for subscribers, she is still hustling to grow her channel and grow her YouTube business. So there's much to be learned from her. It's great to have you here. Lily's Crochet, aka Lily's Crochet, aka Lisa. Great to have you back, and lots of toys to see. It's good to have you in the chat as well. The Night Owl's back, so it's good to have you here. And I hope I haven't missed anybody, but as long as you're still active in the chat, of course, I'll get around to everybody shortly. Oh, wow. Brown Girl Bella's coming in blazing today. My goodness. Action in the chat already. That's not necessary, but very much appreciated. Thank you so much. Brown Girl Bella is a very much loved and well-respected creator in the small YouTuber community at large, as well as here in tuberchat as well. And she does a lot of live streaming. She allows people to connect, much the way we are here, but she has engaging live streams as well. And I always have a good time hanging out with her. But she's been with tuberchat since the beginning and often comes back to see us and is still hustling and growing her channel. So thank you so much, Brown Girl Bella. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, I'm going to make Brown Girl Bella's channel the first one that we're going to look at before we start spinning the wheel. So forgive me, I'm just going to put it at the bottom of the wheel as a placeholder, so just in case the chat goes by before I pop your channel up there, we're okay. But it looks like everybody's doing okay. And then Ransom with That Drip, when you reach the goal to get monetized, what happens after that? Well, basically that's that's up to you what you want to do with your channel. But a lot of creators have monetization as a goal. So what happens is, depending on the amount of traffic and the amount of interactivity you have on your channel, you'll start making monthly income as soon as you're monetized. There's Mr. Fulton Mraz coming in. Thank you so much. That's a gold member, so his channel is added onto the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether he's here or not, but he's always here with us anyway and always shares. But as well, his link is dropped every 30 minutes or so in the chat. Christian Nomad just walked in, so thank you for coming in from sunny Florida. Christian Nomad is seeming to be all over the U.S. these days, but thank you for coming and visiting us from Florida again. I've got you on the wheel now. Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. Good to see you here. And I Love Music is in the house. Thank you for coming back in. Thank you for the thumbs up. Yes, it really does help. So yeah, once you're monetized, then basically what happens is you're able to be entered into the YouTube Partner Program, where you can earn AdSense money and you get paid for the ads that run on your videos. You're available to get super chats and memberships and all that other good stuff as well. So if that's something that's on your mind, what happens is that turns into a monthly stream of income for you. And it's wonderful. I can tell you that. And most of us coming through these types of live streams have that on our minds. So if anybody does have the ability to share, whether it's on your community tab if you have one, or Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, of course I will appreciate it. It pushes TuberChat a little bit farther into the algorithm and helps us get found a little bit easier so that we can maximize our impact with more and more creators. And then as well, the thumbs up really does help the stream, so I'll appreciate it. If you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but it only takes a second and you don't lose your place. So I'll appreciate it if you could do that. Big Guys 45s, good to see you here. Bored but fine today. You guys start spinning those vinyl records. That gets rid of boredom for me. I have more fun opening them than I do listening to them, as a matter of fact. But that's one thing we have in common. Georgia Bulldogs is in the house, part of the unofficial TuberChat Among Us group. So if anybody in the house plays Among Us, that game that's ever so popular, which I haven't started yet, you can connect with Kristen Welton, Georgia Bulldogs, That Blue Moon, Kira Welton, Lava House Family, and they're building a group on Instagram just to stay in touch for when everybody wants to get in and play. So if you play, you've got a crew there to play with of TuberChat members. Here's Kristen Welton. I'm just going to put you onto the wheel. She is always in the chat as a moderator and a member. And so as well, I should just mention, if anybody's willing to swap playlists for the purpose of gaining watch hours, then please, by all means, just say, I am willing to swap playlists. And other creators should reach out to you for the purpose of making those arrangements. I know that Christian Nomad is willing to do that. Carrie Beth still does it, even though she's monetized, as does Kristen Welton, as do I, and as does Adrienne Villanueva Vlogs. I'm actually swapping with her right this second as we speak. Mo Savings, good to see you back in the house. And King Geo, good to see you back as well. Thank you for coming in. So let's have a look at Brown Girl Bella. And again, I really do appreciate your super chat. It is absolutely not necessary, but very much appreciated, of course. You do not have to super chat or be a member to get onto the wheel or the screen, but in the case of super chats and memberships, we just let them skip the line and get onto the wheel or the screen right away. So this is Brown Girl Bella, and again, this is a creator that's been with TuberChat since before the beginning, as a matter of fact, and she has got a wonderful community of smaller YouTubers around her as well, which are becoming actually not so small YouTubers at all. The only reason we use that term is because it's so popular in the YouTube algorithm, right? If we made a growth channel called Creator Content Network, nobody would ever show up, right? So we just use the term small YouTubers. But she is part of a group that is extremely loyal and dedicated. As a matter of fact, they are inspirational in the creation of TuberChat, in that when I saw the generosity in the community that surrounds Brown Girl Bella and a bunch of her close peers in the community, I knew that a community could be built around that idea. So again, Brown Girl Bella, thank you very much for your super chat today, but thank you for sticking out with TuberChat for all this time. We're well over 100 episodes now. It's quite an accomplishment. I'm excited about it. And like I said, Brown Girl Bella does a lot of live streaming. She often does this series called Bella After Dark, where you can hang out there. Some of the content gets borderline adult, so you just have to be aware of that, but it's not like it's out of control or anything like that. But I always have a good time hanging out with Brown Girl Bella, not to mention she's an extremely dynamic creator. So I hope everybody will connect with this channel if you haven't already. House of X Entertainment Inc. just walked in. Thank you guys for coming in. That's It's Me Wanston, Yes Honey, and Yo, It's Your Boy Leo. They've been with TuberChat from the beginning as well. Good. My goodness, Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. Thank you so much. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. Correct Code 6, thank you for coming back in. And then King Geo is on the road to 400, so I'm hoping we can push you a little bit closer today. And yeah, Jaden is in the group for Among Us as well. The original ACAST, good to see you here. Yeah, Brown Girl Bella, she just does a fantastic job. But like I said, she's surrounded by these other creators. And often what you find with Brown Girl Bella and her crew, if you want to call it that, is you'll find them supporting each other on each other's panels all the time. So I always have a good time hanging out with them. And I know you will too if you connect with that channel. So thank you very much for the super chat, Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. For that reason, let's look at your channel next, and I will get to spinning the wheel sometime soon. Let's first of all get your bell on. I hope I had. Did I have brown? I had to have Brown Girl Bella's bell on. I'll make sure, but I had to have it on. Rated R on Thursdays. There you go, Brown Girl Bella. But I've walked in on a couple of the After Dark series, a few of the After Dark series, and it hasn't been too out of control. And I'm just scanning the chat to make sure I haven't missed anything. I hope I haven't, but it looks like we're doing okay. Looks like everybody's having a good time connecting. So this is Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. This is a creator that went through a little bit of a struggle to get to that 1,000 because of the purging and glitching and all that other nonsense that we're talking about. I haven't looked at the numbers today to see if we've lost, but we might be on 8 days in a row of good activity with YouTube. So Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More did go through a small struggle to get over the 1,000 and stay there, but it looks like they've got it locked in now. So hopefully everybody will rally around this channel and give them a few extra subscribers. Connect to them if you haven't already, so that we can make sure that they stay above that 1,000. It's a wonderful milestone to hit, and we want everybody to get there and stay over there. For the love of Lily, good to see you back in the house. Thanks for coming in. And yes, reports, it's always good to see you here. So thanks for coming in as well. And then Ransom with that drip hasn't lost any in like 2 or 3 days. Very cool. So I just want to give a reminder to everybody in TuberChat, both those of you who've been here for a long time and those of you who are a little bit newer. So TuberChat is not a sub for sub network. It is a meeting place. The idea is so that we can connect with each other. We are going to subscribe to our channels, but it's so that we can get some friendship started, so that you have true, loyal, and dedicated supporters to give your channel a true, solid, and strong foundation on which you can grow from. So everybody here is expecting to subscribe to your channel after you subscribe to theirs. And while it's not a sub for sub network, we do insist that everybody is of the same mindset here. I believe wholeheartedly that it is best to give much more than you expect to receive. But if you follow the things that I do on my personal channel or here at TuberChat, you will see that time and time again, we see the fruits of those labors coming through, sometimes even tenfold. So when you want a few comments on your videos, go give out 10. When you want a few views, go give out 10, you know, and this and that. And I promise there will be a day where more is coming back than you're giving out. But if you start with that mentality, like I said, you'll see again and again how it comes back. Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More says the bananas have stabilized, which is cool. And I'm glad to see I Love Music and Carrie Beth swapping playlists. Again, if anybody is willing to swap playlists for the purpose of gaining watch hours, just simply say I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you for the purpose of making those arrangements. And then if you see somebody say that and you're willing, then please reach out to them as well. And everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually. Here's Scratch and Pete PA. This is our dedicated moderator, one of the most supportive creators that I have met on YouTube. When I'm out trying to support others, whether it's watching videos or hanging out in live streams, Scratch and Pete is there almost all the time. And for that reason, I want to make sure that we recognize Scratch and Pete. He's always here as a moderator for TuberChat, but also volunteers as a moderator on many other channels that I am both involved with and a fan of. So I just want to recognize that. I hope everybody will rally around Scratch and Pete and help get this channel moving. We want them a little bit closer to the 90, first of all, that must be on Scratch and Pete's mind right now, and then eventually 100. MSK Family Vlogs is saying they did lose a little bit. So I'm going to have to look at the algorithm and see what's been happening the last couple of days, but it looked like it almost was stable for a moment there. And hopefully everybody is doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. And I'm just having a quick look through everything. So forgive my self-promotion. Later tonight, I'm going to go out and do a live stream in Niagara Falls. We have one of those festivals. They call it the Winter Festival of Lights. And I filmed one a couple years ago, but I'm going to go out and just walk around and do a live one where they dress up a lot of the trees with Christmas lights, and they have a lot of very beautiful displays and stuff like this. So a lot of people have seen this kind of stuff all over the internet if you don't happen to live in a town that does it. But I'm very lucky to live in a town that has one of those displays. So I'll do that later tonight, probably about 5 hours from now, for those of you who happen to follow me on my other channel. And for how long would you recommend posting shorts? And forgive me, do you mean donation the length of the video? Because there seems to be a little bit of magic in 15 seconds. But the truth is, any video under 60 seconds can work. So right now, what I've personally started doing for the last week is posting a short video every day, except for the days that I post regular videos or, let's say, live stream. I wasn't planning on live streaming today, so I put out a short video this morning, but I'm doing it every day. So on my personal channel, if you want, you can go and look, and I've made a shelf on my front page, even when you look at it on a computer or tablet or anywhere else, that says short videos at the bottom, so that you can see what I'm doing if you want to. And then you can use that as like a guideline and then make your own decisions for your own channels. But we're hearing great news. Lava House Family's got one that's firing away, and RNA Legacy has one that just went crazy and got them almost 20,000 subscribers or something like that. And then SSR Enterprising, thank you for coming in. This must be your first time with TuberChat. And we here we don't do any self-promotion. It's not a sub for sub network, but everybody is expecting to subscribe to your channel after you subscribe to theirs. So if you want to take your time, meet people one by one, you can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. The original ACAST, thank you so much for mentioning the shirt. I only have one. This is the one that I wear. And I have merchandise kind of on the way. I don't want to say yet because I haven't got it in my hands yet. When it's in my hands, I'll have it. But I will make some TuberChat merchandise that will be even more fun than what I'm wearing here. But thank you so much for mentioning it. That stuff will be here soon. Designs by CadPro, thank you for coming in. I've put you on the wheel there. And then hopefully I haven't missed anything in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. And then your 40-second video would not post up with your other shorts that were 15 seconds. That's interesting, Corrine's Life. I forget what the longest one I did was. I think it was 35 seconds or close to 40, but should be 60 seconds or less. And then again, we just have to have those hashtags. Now, I always put the hashtag shorts in the title and the description. I don't know whether you have to. And I add a tag called shorts into the tags section, not a hashtag, just the tag shorts. I don't know whether that matters or not, but I do it anyway because I don't want to miss the opportunity. I don't know if that has to do with it or not. And I have been editing and uploading from the computer too, so you don't have to do it on your phone. Here's House of X Entertainment Inc. This happens to be Yo, it's your boy Leo, and it's me, Wanston, yes, Honey, both dynamic creators who have been back with TuberChat again and again, both previously featured, and even House of X Entertainment Inc. has been featured on TuberChat. I hope you'll rally around this channel. We'll get them to the 150 that must be on their mind right now, and then hopefully push them a little bit farther on their road to 200. Future of shorts, so until Christmas or up to next year. My assumption is that it's a permanent thing. And my bet would be that maybe eventually we're going to see monetization there. but we can't be sure about that yet because they haven't said so yet. Right now, they're aggressively after the TikTok people. That's what we're doing, is making these short videos to try to either keep YouTube people on YouTube or draw in some TikTok people to the YouTube platform. My guess is that when it's stable, when they've got millions and millions of these videos, eventually they'll start allowing us to monetize them. But like most of the other social networks we've seen in the last 20 years, they tend to start out free and then they add the ads in later once it's stable. So I'm intending on keeping going for as long as I can. My bet is just I'm going to do 350 of them this year. Thank you very much. The original ACAST. They will be soon. I've got some merchandise in the works right now. It's officially been ordered. I don't know when I'll actually get it. I don't like to ever bet on anything like that, right? When I get it, I'll announce it right away. And then the second round will be some specific tuberchat stuff. So yes, hopefully I haven't missed anything else in the chat. Oh, don't know why I didn't. All tagged right, same as the others. That's weird. Yeah, I've been aiming for 15 though, Kareen's Life. So with the exception only of 1 or 2, all of my short videos, I actually put them in a video editor and marked them out at 14 seconds and 29 frames. If you can imagine, just to be shy of the 15 officially. And then thank you very much, Brown Girl Bella. She's editing, so she's going to have something new coming out for us, which is great. Oh, thank you, Jaden. Yeah, it should be 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 o'clock for you. And then thank you, Justin Mello. Family with a Purpose too. Thank you for coming in. Kira Welton, my BFF Forever's in the house. And looks like everybody's doing okay. Puppet Short Films, great to see you back. Thank you very much. Hopefully you'll meet a couple friends and family members while you're here. And then hopefully I haven't missed anything in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. Let's get to spinning the wheel. And I'm not going to wait too long before I start adding some names to the wheel as well. Christian Nomad is going to be the next channel that we're looking at here. They happen to be in Florida right now. But as the name of the channel suggests, Christian Nomad is somebody who's able to travel throughout the U.S., I'm assuming freely. And for that reason, it makes me jealous. Here we go. So we've got a, Finding Happiness in All You Do. This is wonderful. So that's a short. I wonder if that ended up in the shorts. I'm going to look right now. I want to look on Christian Nomad's channel on my phone and see if that video showed up in their shorts area, because it's 56 seconds long. And we'll see in 1 second here. Yep, there we are. So hopefully you can see this, but when I put it up, there it is. So I don't know what happened. Yeah, Kareen's Life, there's an idea. I just wanted to show you that. Oh, Puppet Short Films on the way to Florida. I actually heard from a IRL friend today that was saying that they on the way to Florida too. But I'm in Canada, so there's no Florida for any of us for a while. We'll have to live vicariously through all of you who are making it down there. And I thought I saw another channel. Oh, Anisha LTV, thank you for coming in. Okay, very good. Looks like everybody's doing okay. So Christian Nomad is also a previously featured channel, and I talk about this channel all the time because of the generosity that is shared. Christian Nomad, the creator behind this channel, does and forgive me, Christian Nomad, I don't know whether it's actually like a combination of the two of you. I know your wife is always with you, but or at least when I run into you in live stream, she is, right? I don't know whether you're running the channel or the two of you. It's a joint effort, so forgive me for not being certain about that. But either way, the creators behind this channel do some experimenting with shorts and with like the glitching and purging and stuff I've been complaining about for months. And they generously share that information within the community for the betterment of everybody. And for that reason, they were featured within a very short time after they found tuberchat. And then Designs by CadPro would want to start another channel for shorts. That makes sense. And for a lot of channels, that is the way that they're going. So you have to make the right decision for your own channel. The reason why I'm putting shorts on my personal channel is because, to be honest with you, I need the activity on that channel. But when I started myself, I already knew that I would have multiple channels eventually. So my personal channel was always meant as something that I would be able to experiment with and try things out and show people examples of things while I do things like tuberchat and this and that, and while I do my consulting and stuff like that, so that you can have a look at the way that I'm doing a couple of quick things. And I'm not making any better videos than anybody else. I promise you, I'm firing these things out as fast as I can so that we can all learn, so that we can watch and learn, and then I can make the right decisions for the other channels that I run, and everybody else can learn from them as well. So you can make the decision for yourself if you want to have a shorts channel or if you want to add them into what you're already doing. So let's spin. Let's get another channel up here. Oh, okay. I figured that, Christian Nomad. I had an idea that was the case, but you never want to assume either, right? And I feel bad because I'm always saying, you know, Christian Nomad, he, and this and that, right? But here's Ransom with that drip. So this is another newer channel that we've got to rally around so that we can get it moving for them. Ransom with that drip has started with the featured channels collaboration, but as well is at 24 subscribers. I know we can get them to 25 right now. I wonder if it's even possible we could get them to the 30 that must be on their mind while they're on the road to the first 100. We all know how important that is. And then Cryptor Edits, good to see you here. And then forgive me, I'm not sure exactly what you're mentioning in the chat here. So in tuberchat, we don't do self-promotion. I know it's your first time here, and what we're here for is to meet each other. So you're free to reach out to any creator you'd like to in the chat. We have a lot of dynamic creators here with us today, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find some new friends and family members for your channel in no time. TuberChat is not a sub for sub network, but everybody is expecting to subscribe to your channel after you subscribe to theirs. When you're brand new to TuberChat, almost everybody here will not come to you first because they want to see how you interact with the rest of the people in the chat first to make sure that you're going to be genuine and this and that, and then they will reach out to you. So the object here is always to go first. So, pardon me. You did a survey for YouTube. It was bad. Yeah, that survey's going around. I hope everybody fills those things out. And for those of you who are brand new to TuberChat, when we say some of the silly things we say in the chat, like we're visiting your house or baking you cookies or dancing with you or leaving packages and all this, it all means the same thing. It means we've been to your channel, watched a video, left a comment, given a thumbs up, subscribed, and now we're waiting for you to do the same thing. So just keep that in mind. Like I said, everybody's expecting to subscribe to your channel after you subscribe to theirs. And really, that is what we're here for. We're here to meet each other, to support each other, hopefully to get some friendship started. And there's many ways you can get that moving as well so that you can have a strong and solid foundation for your channel. Life Through Our Eyes 303 is in the house. Thank you for coming in. Let me get you onto the wheel right away. Looks like everybody is having a good time connecting, meeting new friends and family members. Business Basics with Mr. Long. Thank you for coming back in. And I don't mean to miss anything in the chat. So if you find that I've missed anything, just please be patient with me. I tend to fall behind. And then just let me know if you have a question or something you wanted me to see. And then just please re-ask. Looks like we're doing okay. Little Bit Does Everything. Elias, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Okay, thank you very much, Puppet Short Films. Good to see you back in the house. Everybody always has good things to say about that channel, so I'm glad you were here for a moment. Let's spin. Let's get another channel up, and we'll see what's happening. And Kareen's Life reached out to me on Instagram here. When we get to Kareen's Life's channel, we're going to have a look on the phone as well and see what's happening with her recent short video. But if anybody has anything in the chat that they feel I need to address, maybe even with creators not connecting the right way or something like that, you can always reach out to me on Instagram. It's all one word, tuberchat. I try to be attentive of it so that I can address anything that we need to look at. Here's Eating with Miss P. This is an incredibly supportive creator of both myself and tuberchat, previously featured, of course, but happens to be a silver member. So her channel is added to the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether she's here or not. But like I said, she's an unbelievably supportive creator and somebody I hope everybody will connect with. Life Through Eyes 303, thank you for reminding everybody to thumbs up and share if you can. Yes, please, on your community tab if you have one. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network. I will appreciate it, of course. And yeah, a little bit does everything. Elias, good to see you here. Hopefully you'll meet some friends and family members as well. If you just follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, take your time and meet people in the chat one by one, you will likely have some new subscribers for your channel. Black Brand Friday's in the house. Thank you for coming in. You slipped by me there, but it's great to have you here, always. And maybe we'll move on a little bit quickly then. Let's take another look. I'm always looking off into the side here in another window. I just want to make sure I'm not hopefully forgetting anything. Twisted V Twin Garage. I hope I welcomed you. I think you've been here for a long time already, actually. The Murphy family. This happens to be another silver member, and they are another generous creator who are very much loved and well respected within the small YouTuber community at large, as well as here at tuberchat. But because they are a silver member, their channel gets added to the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether they're here or not. Looks like everybody's doing okay, which is great. So I'm going to look at my robot and see if we can think about adding some names to the wheel. Okay, it looks like we're doing okay. How do you post on Reddit? It won't let me. You are on PC. Okay, let me spin. Let me pull another channel up, and we'll share a video on Reddit for somebody. Here's Gibby's World. So, Reddit is a free social network, but they have a simple restriction. Once you sign up for an account, if you're brand new, they don't let you even interact with anything for a few days. Now, I wish YouTube would do the same thing. If you can imagine how it's possible to troll, you can just go and make as many accounts as you want, thumbs down, and give horrible comments and everything else, and I think it's pure evil. But on Reddit, they don't allow that. So you have to make an account. It is free. It's like every other social network, and you can post all kinds of stuff there. We've got a subreddit just for our tuberchat, and I'll show you how this works right now. So we're just going to take the latest video from Gibby's World. This happens to be another silver member, so their channel is added to the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether they're here or not. All I do is click the share button on the bottom. We can pick any of our social networks. I will pick Reddit. I'm always logged in, and what happens is out comes this page where you make your post. Very, very easy stuff. You must select a community. So in every area of Reddit where you would like to post something, they call it a subreddit. It's basically just a message board or a forum, if you want to call it that. We have one called tuberchat, of course, where everybody's free to post their videos. And if you give it a second, pops up a bunch of options. We just mark this and let everybody know that it's a video and then post. And it's that simple. And then I will show you when we click tuberchat. This is the forum, and you see the list of all the videos that have been shared. Here's Aisha just shared something. There's the live stream that I shared earlier. Another couple of videos. Rants with Rogers often posts in here. Lots and lots of members, right? So now we got 63 members. Anybody can join this. Like I said, it's free, but it's that easy to share something. So hopefully that tutorial is useful for you. If you want to go back and catch that replay again, we're about half an hour into today's live stream, which is episode number 107 of tuberchat. So I'll spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up. Oh, thank you, MSK Family Vlog shared on Twitter. I hope I have you in our Twitter list. Oh, look at that, Gibber's World, because I forgot to take it off the wheel. Let's spin. I'm just going to look at Twitter for a second. I'm in the wrong browser. I have to use Firefox for this. And I just want to see something quickly. And we'll put Designs by CadPro up and have a look at their channel in a moment. Pardon me. So let's go to our notifications. We'll see sometime. Oh, Corrine retweeted us. Thank you. Justin Mello has tweeted for us. If I go on mentions, you can see things there as well. But I just want to show you something. So we have Moody Artist shares for us all the time too. So when we go on our profile, there's usually a little 3 dots here. You can click that and it will show you a list. We have a list called tuberchat stars. What a Twitter list does is it allows you to look at the feed of a certain collection of creators. It's like what we wish we could do with every social network, right? Especially YouTube, if you could put your subscribers in groups and stuff like that. Anyway, the biggest benefit here is that you can click on this members and you will find 36 creators who have tweeted or retweeted for tuberchat. And so therefore I call it tuberchat stars, YouTubers who tweet and retweet for others. So even when tuberchat is not live streaming, you're able to get in there and find other creators who will likely interact and share your content on Twitter, as you're hopefully willing to do for them as well. It's a great way to get some extra activity for your stuff. We all wish everybody would share for us all the time, right? So hopefully everybody will consider that also. If you have the ability to share on Twitter, then I'll appreciate it, and you'll be added into our Twitter list, and hopefully you'll get some Twitter activity as well. Here's Designs by CadPro, officially on the road to 800. Romaine General just walked in the door. Axel Gamer, good to see you here. I think you've been here before, so forgive me if I'm wrong, if it's your first time, but hopefully you're feeling welcome either way. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time and meet people one by one and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time. Oh, the original A-Cast. Little niece wanted to show your princess dress. Very cool. Very, very cool. And then hopefully that was a little bit helpful, those couple things that we showed. And hopefully everybody's doing okay. Pardon me just for 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm just going to leave you here with Designs by CadPro for a second. Okay, pardon me for that. And we're looking at designs by CadPro. This is a channel that I always hear good things about. They're previously featured, of course, on tuberchat. But again, I hope everybody will get this channel moving a little bit more. We'll get them to the 720. That must be on their mind right this moment, and we'll push them a little bit farther on the road to 800. Yeah, the original Acast. Your search results get better and better as time goes on. So as your channel's more active and more time is spent, eventually the search results will start to favor you. Nikki's green thumb, thank you for coming in. Sorry, I saw you walk in just before I shut the camera off for a quick second there. And Dulls B-Ball Vlogs, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. I think this is your first time with TuberChat, so hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time and meet people one by one and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. And then Calming Mind Meditations, good to see you here. And yeah, lots of toys to see. Hopefully you're meeting lots of friends and family members as well. Life Through Our Eyes 303, thank you for reminding everybody to like and share. Scratch and Pete, thanks for reminding everybody to give the thumbs up. It really does help these days more than ever. TuberChat's finally gotten to a point where we get at least one thumbs down on almost every live stream. So the thumbs up are more important than they've ever been, as they are for everybody. So hopefully everybody, if you haven't already, will give the thumbs up. I will appreciate it. It really does help the stream, but it also helps keep the averages high, right, on everybody's channel. I hope you're always giving thumbs up to each other and to everybody else when you're visiting, because we all need our averages to be, really, really high in the 90s if we can keep them there. Here's Unmasked Lifestyle. This happens to be another silver member, so their channel is added to the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether they're here or not. Pardon me just for a second. Yeah, okay, so we're doing okay. Unmasked Lifestyle, like I said, as a silver member, so channels added to the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether they're here or not. But they're most often here with us anyway, and you hear me talk about this channel all the time. Look at that. Burgundy and Gold Fan just walked in blazing too. So thank you for coming in. Thank you so much for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. It's absolutely not necessary, but very much appreciated. Hopefully Burgundy and Gold Fan is doing all right as well. I always have a good time hanging out with them in live streams. They always have dynamic conversation happening. Of course, a sports fan, but when you head over there, they've always got an engaged community and a lot of StreamYard panels and things like that going on. So I hope everybody will think about connecting with Burgundy and Gold Fan all day as well. We'll look at their channel in another moment. And then yeah, it looks like everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. I talk about Unmasked Lifestyle all the time because their presentation is just spectacular, right? These thumbnails are beautiful. The banner is well done. It's all like completely on brand, right? And this is something that, I just think there's some to be learned from this channel as well as entertained by, but she's also a dynamic creator as well. So Burgundy and Gold Fan all day. Let's have a look at what you got going on for us today. I didn't mean to take that off. Let me see if I can copy and paste here properly. Here's Burgundy and Gold Fan all day. Another previously featured channel from TuberChat, of course. But like I said, they've always got dynamic conversation going on on their channel. Here's some of the StreamYard panels like I'm talking about, right? And then lots of videos are posted here as well. So they always do a great job of posting frequently, and I hope everybody will consider connecting with this channel. I didn't realize you're even moving that fast, 2.71. So they're getting very, very close to that road to 3K right now, and I'm not surprised. This is a creator I'm fully expecting big things from, so hopefully everybody will join them and connect with Burgundy Gold Fan all day. And I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything else in the chat, but it looks like we're doing okay. Oh, and Ransom with that drip shared on Twitter. Thank you so much for that. I go through that stuff afterwards, usually like once a week. And then for everybody that tweets or retweets for us, I always put a tweet out, right? So you can just simply retweet it. But anybody that does either of those things, I make sure you get added to our Twitter list. So hopefully you get some Twitter activity as well. Coach Sherry's in the house. Thank you for coming in. Forgive me, I may not have seen you slip in there. And I did want to add some names to the wheel also before I spin again, if I can. Oh, Green's Life is already on the wheel. What am I thinking? Beth. Donation. Walton, my BFF forever. Let's spin, and then we'll see what's happening right after. That's a close one there. So here's Kristen Walton. She happens to be in the chat as a moderator and a member, but Kristen Walton is my love. We live, of course, together with Kira Walton in Niagara Falls, Canada. Later today, I'm going to go out and do a live stream. I don't know whether they'll be with me or not because it depends on traffic and whether we can get around where we want to go. Excuse me, but we'll be going to the Niagara Falls Winter Festival of Lights. Niagara Falls is an energy provider, and so for that reason, the city puts out one of those displays all over town where they've got beautiful lights in the trees and different sculptures and displays and stuff like this. So we're going to go walk around and have a look. I thought it'd be fun to do it live this time. I've done a video a couple years ago as well, and so hopefully Kristen and Kira will be with me, but we'll see what happens. But Kristen's got her own channel. She's doing her own thing. She does the featured channels collaboration. She's also willing to swap playlists with people, even though she's monetized. And she does an even better job than me of posting frequently, where it usually is 2 to 3 times a week. And she started working on shorts videos as well. So if you want to have a look at what we're all doing with shorts, you might want to keep that in mind as well, just to see how those things are going. Hopefully everybody is doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. Little Ruby's Daycare Encounters, I hope I welcomed you earlier. I know you were here very early. I thought maybe you went out and came back, but I hope I welcomed you. And then it looks like everybody's doing okay. If I've missed anything, then just please have patience with me. And if you've asked anything or mentioned something that I've missed, just please let me know again, and I'll try to be attentive of it. I tend to fall behind here. And thank you so much, Burgundy Gold Fan all day, for reminding everybody to thumbs up. It really does help the stream. If you're on a phone, I know you have to shut the chat off for a second to do it, but I'll appreciate it. Simply Royce is usually here with us in the stream, but she also happens to be a silver member. So her channel gets added to the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether she's here or not. 817 subscribers. I know we can get her to 820 right now and hopefully push her a little bit farther on that road to 900, where the 1K is right around the corner for her. And then other than that, hopefully everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. Let's see if Lots of Toys to See is still with us. Yes, you're here. Let's get you onto the wheel. And the original Acast. so that we can get a link for that channel too. So it looks like we're doing okay. Let me spin. Adventures with Nubs, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. Life Through Our Eyes 303. Carla's coming up here. Hopefully everybody's already connected with Life Through Our Eyes 303, but I hope you will if you haven't already. She allows people to connect in her live streams similar to the way that we do here in TuberChat. She's a very dynamic creator. And with well over 1.3K, she's on her way towards 2. And she started working with shorts as well. So I'm curious to know how those are working for you. Put in a couple. I just want to see this. So Carla, Life Through Our Eyes 303, I noticed that you haven't added the short shelf to your front of your page. So I wonder if you are going to consider doing that, because the mentality behind it is that if somebody catches your channel because of one of these short videos and then subscribes, because they're in that mood, they might grab your short videos and just watch them all in a series the way we might do on Instagram or TikTok. So it's a thought. Marierita, good to see you here. Thank you for coming back in. And then Jeremy's Autistic Vlogs, good to see you here as well. Yes, if anybody's willing to swap playlists for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just mention in the chat, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you for the purpose of making those arrangements, and everybody's free to make them independently and individually, of course. There's lots of creators in here that are willing to swap playlists, and I'm hoping that everybody gets some of that happening. Pardon me, I'm just fiddling around with Instagram here to see if I can clear some notifications. Lots of toys to see. Let's get you up onto the screen right now and see what you got going on for us today. Here's lots of toys to see. This must be only the second time I'm having your channel up, or maybe I missed putting the bell on last time. I always put the bell on for every channel. So, yeah, just yesterday. Yeah, you're posting, wow, actually so unbelievably frequently, which is great. Very, very cool stuff. One of the things I like about putting channels on the screen like this is because I can get to know the channels a little bit better every time I see them, and then feature you a little bit better every time you're here. Oh, how do you do that? Life Through Eyes 303. I'll go through that next. I'll do that right now before we spin the wheel again. So for those of you who've experimented with shorts videos and want to know how you can add them to the front of your page so that they come up easily, I will show you. Let's see if I can pull my phone up here. Just so I can show you what I'm talking about. So I did that wrong. Forgive me. Oh, maybe I've still done it wrong. Wow, why can't I remember how to do this? Here we go. Okay, I'm clicking around too fast without reading what I'm doing. So here's on my iPhone, my channel. And when I scroll up, you'll see the very first section that I have is these short videos. YouTube makes this for you available, and I'll show you how to do it in a moment, where you click on customize channel and you can get to this, and now people can swipe across and catch all your short videos, right? Now, the idea again is if you're doing short videos and they end up here and you put this shelf up here at the top of your page, if somebody subscribed to your channel from a short video, they might be in the mood to watch more of your short videos, and therefore they can click there and just run them all in a series like we would on Instagram or TikTok. So forgive me, I don't mean to be behind in the chat, but I just want everybody how to do this. Aaron Hockey, good to see you here. ProTech Sports, good to see you here. I think this is your first time with TuberChat, but forgive me if I'm wrong about that. Hopefully you're feeling welcome either way. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house, and everybody's willing to connect. So please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. Forgive me, I'm just trying to catch up in the chat. I hope I haven't missed anything in the chat. Shutterbeg Infinity, good to see you here. Thank you, and thank you for the thumbs up. It really does help. Yes, if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I'll appreciate it. And ProTech Sports, like I said, hopefully you'll meet some new friends and family members for your channel. I'm just doing a quick tutorial right now. We get into these whenever anybody has like a question or something that I might be able to help with, and then we get back to spinning the wheel and putting channels on the screen. So I'm just going to have a quick look. Eve Belize is here. Let me make sure I get you onto the wheel right away. So we go on customize. You could do it from your front page, or you can do it from over here. I haven't done it on a phone yet, but you can do it on a phone as well, right? You can click on your customization tab in YouTube Studio. You'll click on add a section, and you'll notice that YouTube now has this option, short videos, and it's specifically made for this purpose. So you don't really have to do much else than that. Once you add it, and maybe I should add it right now. Short videos. TuberChat doesn't have any short videos, so it's empty, but you see how that was added, and then I can move it wherever I want. So my suggestion is, if you're going to be aggressive about these things, then to put it at the top, and then people can find it on your channel, as I showed on my personal one a moment ago. So it's really that easy. It only takes a moment, but you can get that done. Now, forgive me because I'm going to delete it because I don't need it there until TuberChat maybe has short videos someday. And let's spin the wheel and we'll get another channel up. Yeah, thank you, ProTech Sports. Yeah, you can do that on mobile, but I'm not sure exactly how because I haven't done it. And I'm just going to show you one more quick thing. Let's get Coach Sherry's channel up on the screen. You'll notice they came out with the shorts thing and the customization for the front page around the same time, right? So YouTube has a plan. Let me see if I can pull this up again. There it is. So you see when I scroll on my phone, I have to do this with my my finger here, right? But as I scroll on my phone, you'll see there's the short videos, but up above is edit channel and manage videos. So if I go on edit channel, I think, oh, am I wrong? Am I wrong that you can't edit these sections? Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, you'll have to forgive me for that because until I go through it, maybe I'm wrong about that. I don't mean to make those mistakes, but I'll have to do a better job of looking at that, and then we'll see what happens. If there's a way to do it, I'll mention it tomorrow. Pardon me. Skywatcher footage, good to see you here. And Coach Sherry happens to be another very much loved and well-respected member of the small YouTuber community at large. She's connected to lots of familiar faces for us here at TuberChat. but also happens to be a member. So I put her channel onto the wheel as soon as I see her in the chat. Hopefully everybody will connect with this channel. We'll get them to the 660 that must be on their mind right this moment, and then push them a little bit farther on that official road towards 700. Let me see if I can add another name to the wheel before I spin again. Most savings. Are you still with us? Yes. Okay, let's get that channel on here. Let's spin. We'll see what's coming up next. I hope I haven't missed anything in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as you're still active, I'll get around to everybody. But if you've asked or mentioned something that you meant for me to see specifically and I missed it, please just be patient with me. Let me know again, and I will try to keep my eyes open for stuff like that. So here's just Vlogging Life. Now, this channel happens to be a gold member. So their channel is added to the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether they're here or not. But then as well, their link is dropped in the chat by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so, as we have recently seen. Yeah, her link was actually just dropped a moment ago, so that's all right. And then they are just over 200 subscribers. They've got it locked in, but I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. I'd love to see just Vlogging Life get to the 210 that must be on their mind right now. And we'll push them a little bit closer on their road to 300. And if you have the ability to share the stream, whether it's on your community tab or Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, of course, I will appreciate it. It helps push TuberChat a little bit farther into the algorithm so that we can reach more creators, get found easier, and then maximize our impact. And if you haven't already, a thumbs up would be great. I really will appreciate it. It matters more now than ever. And I know if you're on a phone, you have to shut the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a second, and I really will appreciate it. So thank you for those. Let's spin. We'll get another channel up here, and Nightbot's just dropping the link for our other gold member as well, Mr. Fulton Mraz. So MSK Family Vlogs. Finally, the wheel is spinning around to you. They've been here since the beginning of the live stream today, I think. This is a dynamic family of creators that I talk about all the time. Hopefully everybody will rally around this channel and get them to the 450 that they got to be thinking about today. And I'm thank you for the kind words, MSK Family Vlogs. I'm always happy to see the activity on your channel. I just want to have a look. So you've started shorts too. So look at this. So you actually, on the front page right there, added a playlist for shorts. I did something similar as well. So this is like something you can expect a lot of people to be doing. I just want to look at these specifically. So you've got a lot in here, the 48 seconds, 44, 36. Very cool. And I see that you've got thumbnails on there for these things as well, which is great. So you can, the same as anything else, upload a shorts video and you can make it private and then go into the YouTube studio and add your thumbnail, add tags. You can even add cards. Kristen has done this. I haven't even done it yet. I got to go put them on. But you could do almost all the things you can with a regular video with shorts, and then prepare them and then schedule them. So like myself personally, I use the recommendations of the audience tab in the analytics to let me know what are the best times to post. So usually for me, it happens to be around 8 or 9 a.m. my time. And almost every day I'm posting a short video at that time. And it gives the algorithm time to read the tags and description and everything on the videos like you would with any other video. So hopefully everybody's experimenting with these things. And sorry, I just want to have another look, see if any of these have moved for you. The playlist isn't going to tell me. I'll have to go into videos and just look. 58, 25, 48. If you just keep at them, eventually something takes off, you know? So we have to be patient or whatever. But yeah, we just keep trying. Lava House Family's been giving me a lot of information. They've got one that's moving right now. And it was the Hoops Family Network that let me know about RNA Legacy that had one that got like 1 million views or something. They went from 1 to 24,000 subscribers in 2 weeks or something like that. Crazy, like really, really good stuff. But they're still a supporter in our community, and I see them out supporting other creators and this and that. So they're just working it. You know, they've been putting out a lot, and we're just going to have to keep at it to see what to expect from this stuff. Adrian Villanueva Vlogs, that is our featured channel for today. Hopefully everybody will connect with Adrienne Villanueva Vlogs if you haven't already. She's a dynamic creator. She allows people to connect the way we do here in TuberChat in her live streams as well. Here's Donation. So this is another channel that's been with us since the beginning of the live stream today. Hopefully everybody will connect with them. We'll get them closer to the 35 subscribers that they must be thinking about right now. Probably 40 as well. And we'll push them a little bit farther on that road to the first 100, which we all know is ever so important. I'm just going to look at my robot and see if I can add any more names. Oh, Calming Mind Meditations. Maybe, is it possible that it was a misspelling? Black Brand Friday? Calming Mind Meditations. Comes up right away for me, I think. We'll see when I get them onto the wheel and get them up. I'm just having a look at my list over here. I've got a robot that helps me out with this stuff to let me know the order in which I can add names to the wheel. So we'll hang on for a moment. I will spin. We'll get to another channel. Ransom with That Drip is still here. Ransom with That Drip, did we look at your channel already or no? Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Because you're a member, I put your channel onto the wheel as soon as I see you in the chat, as soon as I notice that you've come in, right? Members always get their channel added as soon as I see them. Silver members and gold members get their channel added at the beginning of the live stream, whether they're here or not. And then gold members get their link dropped every 30 minutes by Nightbot. So here's Mo Savings at 330. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther. I thought we were already connected. Did I? Forgive me. Let me just look at something here. Did I not already go through my watch later list, or am I behind again? I try to do this every day. See, I don't know why we're not connected, because I would have subscribed, or am I wrong already? Is this is not the first time I'm having your channel put up on the screen, is it? Maybe it is. Okay, maybe I'm confusing myself. So what I'm going to do, because I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, so I've taken one of your videos here and I've added it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is, after the live stream today, in the next 24 hours, I'll go through my watch later list and I'll watch this CVS video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of it. I'll give you a thumbs up, of course, and in that way I'll make sure that the connection sticks. And then hopefully you're also subscribed to TuberChat now and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss the further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Pardon me. Hopefully I haven't missed anything in the chat. But it looks like we're okay. Looks like everybody's meeting new friends and family members. Okay, let's spin. And we'll see what's happening here. Here's Jenny O'Brien. This happens to be a fellow Canadian. But she also happens to be a very supportive creator, both of myself and of us here at TuberChat. She's a silver member, and so her channel gets added to the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether she's here or not. but she's a generous creator as well. She was struggling to get over that 2,000 because of all the glitching and purging and nonsense that was going on, but she managed to get it. She's officially at 2K right now, and we put a post out for her a few days ago just to make sure everybody congratulates her. These milestones are very important, right, for all of us. And so I hope everybody will connect with Jenny O'Brien if you haven't already. I've been connected to her for many, many months, probably long before tuberchat even actually started. So hopefully everybody is doing okay. Meeting new friends and family members here. And let me see if I can do anything about adding names to the wheel. For the Love of Lily, Misha LTV, Brand Friday, Coming Mind Meditations. Carrie Beth's still on the wheel. She hasn't come around yet. And yeah, okay. Let's spin. We'll get another channel up here and see what's happening. There's Carrie Beth right now. Just as I'm saying, the wheel's not coming around for you. So this is a creator I like talking about here on tuberchat. She's previously featured, of course. But even though Carrie is monetized and well over 2,000 subscribers, she continues to hustle and grow her channel, but she also is generous in that she still swaps playlists to help other creators. Now, if you're monetized and you're considering the idea of continuing to swap playlists with people, of course, I think it's a good idea because they're still running ads for you, right? And so therefore I do it, of course, but also I know how much it helps. So I swap playlists with people almost every day. Carrie Beth is still very much at it, and I talk about this channel all the time because the presentation alone is enough to be spoken about, but then as well, she's a dynamic creator. Her editing skills are fantastic, and I expect big things from this channel. So hopefully everybody will connect with Carrie Beth if you haven't already. Lots of Toys to See is willing to swap playlists. So if anybody in the house is willing to swap, I'm swapping with Adrienne Villanueva Vlogs right now. If anybody in the chat is willing to swap playlists for the purpose of gaining watch hours, you can simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. And we have a lot of creators willing to do that. Adrienne Villanueva Vlogs is willing. Black Brand Friday is willing, I believe. Lots of Toys to See. Carrie Beth, Kristen, and Kira Walton are both willing to swap playlists. And of course, I still do the same thing myself. Vanessa. Ooh. Ogumbawali. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Vanessa Ogumbawali. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time and meet people one by one and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. Mo Savings is willing to swap playlists as well. And then I'll ask everybody, again, if you haven't already given a thumbs up, I really will appreciate it. Thumbs up mean more now than ever before. Protect Sports is willing to swap playlists, Calming Mind Meditations. So almost every channel that's in the chat right now is willing to swap playlists. So I hope everybody will make those arrangements. The only thing I ever ask is that everybody makes them individually. So we're always dealing with each other one-on-one here in tuberchat. And the reason why I push swapping playlists so much is because once you've traded favors with another creator, you're allowing the opportunity of a friendship to start and hopefully flourish. And this is where your strong and solid foundation of loyal and dedicated supporters can really start to move on your channel. Let's spin. Let's get another channel up here and we'll see what's going on. And there you go. For the Love of Lily is willing to swap playlists. Declan Fans 2020 is a featured channel from last week. Thank you for coming in. And then again, for those of you who are brand new to tuberchat, this is not a sub for sub network, but everybody is expecting to subscribe to your channel after you subscribe to theirs. When you're brand new, you'll find that most creators here will hesitate before coming to you until they have a look at how you're interacting with everybody first to make sure that they feel you're going to be genuine, and then they will connect to you. So the best idea is for you to make the first move. So for the love of Lily, this must be just the second time I'm putting your channel up on the screen. So I've got your notification bell on now. And Rebecca Rose is in the house. Thank you for coming in. I will be reaching out to you, Rebecca Rose, within the next day or two to swap playlists, because I've got a list of people I'm swapping with right now, and perhaps we can go right away if you want. And then it looks like other than that, everybody's doing okay. How can you be a channel member? So ProTech Sports, we have I'm logged in on another account here, but when you hit the when you check out TuberChat's page where we are right now, there's a join button down here. And then, you know, I always want to make sure everybody like reads, make sure you know what the value you're getting before you consider a membership. I never really want to solicit memberships. Of course, I'll appreciate it, but I want to make sure you understand the value that comes with that without any misunderstandings and stuff like that. But if you want to have a look, that's right there. That's what being a member is. So typically what happens, your name comes in green in the chat, like you see with all of our members now, and then you get a loyalty badge that lets you know, that lets everybody know how long you've been supporting the channel, and it changes color over time, over several months, and this and that. And then as well, there's extra emojis you can use in the chat. So if you wanted to say, show you here. You might be able to leave a message like that in the chat that says, you know, follow me on Instagram or something like that. Oh, and then Vanessa Ogunbawala Umbagawali. Sorry, I pronounced that wrong. I didn't mean to do that. So right now, YouTube is playing a lot of games with everybody, with a lot of purging and glitching that's going on. What seems to happen is when you gain 10 or 20 family members from a stream like tuberchat, you may end up losing a few subscribers within the next couple of days. Typically what happens is YouTube is replacing the new connections that you've made by removing older, inactive, or invalid ones. So if YouTube looks through and sees that you've got subscribers who are probably never coming back to your channel, they've never been back to watch another video, they haven't posted in 6 months, or they've quit, or they've shut their channel down, other stuff like this, they'll remove those subscriptions. So it's very frustrating for everybody. But the best thing that you can do is when you're connecting with people here in TuberChat, so you visit a person's channel, you watch a full video, not just a short video, 14 seconds or anything like that, but let's say 2, 3, 4, or 5 minutes, leave a meaningful comment. The comment is the most important part. You're leaving something related to the content of that video so that it doesn't get held for review or caught in the YouTube spam filters. Take a second video like this, and where the 3 dots are, you just add that into your watch later list. And then when you're going to go to bed or go out or work or eat or something like that, you can just let your watch later list play. What that does is it shows YouTube that you like that creator so much. First of all, you watched a video, you commented, you thumbs up, and you subscribed. But secondly, you went back to watch another video later. It's very, very important. So if you're always doing the most that you can to support other creators, and we all feel that way, then everybody will be supporting everybody as much as they can, and then the whole operation should work out a little bit better than it has been. So hopefully that makes sense. Here's Mr. Fulton Mraz. He didn't say anything today yet about his audition. He had a America's Got Talent virtual edition audition happening. Mr. Fulton Mraz is very active in that stuff as well. So this happens also to be a gold member. So their channel is added to the wheel at the beginning of every live stream, whether they're here or not. And then as well, their link is dropped every 30 minutes or so by Nightbot. Oh, Declan Fans 2020 lost 10 today. I'm going to have to look at my numbers because I haven't seen any loss in the last couple of days. So that's unfortunate. Yeah, so what I'm talking about with the glitching and purging and everything, has been going on for 2 months, since September 14th or 15th, right, that I know of. And, you know, it's happening to everybody. It's driving everybody literally bananas. And it seems to be slowing down. So we're still growing. You know, every week I find myself in another monetization celebration. Channels all around us are getting monetized all the time, even though this stuff is going on. So it just means that the growth is a little bit slower than it was in the summer. But that's the situation. Again, if we're all doing as much as we can to support other creators, and then we keep that mentality going throughout the community, we'll all be doing better and better. And Rebecca Rose willing to swap playlists, of course. Glad to see a few people in the chat making those arrangements. And then, yeah, Vanessa, it's my pleasure. If there's anything you think I might be able to help with, I'm always happy to try. So not that it matters. I happen to be a professional channel manager. That's how I got my start on YouTube several years ago. I run a few channels for other people as well as my own. But I learn from creators of all sizes every single day. And my wish is that we can all share our knowledge here in TuberChat so that we can all make the best decisions for all of our channels, myself included. So whether or not I have the answers, if we can open up discussion here, we can get information from other creators as well. Oh, Christian Nomad still haven't got back what you lost in September. That's interesting. Yeah, that's unfortunate and interesting because I am... yeah, no doubt, Anisha LTV. I've had messages from creators. Like, let's say somebody comes to TuberChat for the first time. If you're a first timer in TuberChat, you might easily get 10, 15, maybe even 20 new subscribers for your channel. And then 2 days later to find, you know, half of them disappear would make you furious, right? And I get messages all the time about that. And it's really unfortunate that YouTube is doing this, but I promise they're doing it to everybody. I'm going to get back to Kira Welton's channel in a minute, but I'm going to show you my analytics for a second so that you can have a look at what's happening here. Oh, Vanessa, you're losing 10 every day. That's unfortunate. So again, the best idea, the most important thing is the comment that you're leaving when you're visiting channels. The second most important thing. So the first important thing, you got to be watching a full video, not 1 minute, not 30 seconds or anything like that. It should be, I say at least a minute, but the truth is the longer the better. Let's say 2, 3, 4, or 5 minutes. When I put channels on the screen, for those of you who are here at TuberChat every day or as often as you can be, you see that when I put channels on the screen, they're all subscribed. YouTube doesn't take my connections away. We lose subscribers, but it doesn't take me away from people almost ever. Now, the reason for that is because when I connect with somebody, I connect with a 10-minute video, but I do it slightly differently than what we're doing in the live stream here today because I connect with everybody afterwards, right? You see that. And when I, let me hit the analytics so I can get back to what I was talking about. You guys know I love my long speeches, right? So when we click on subscribers, now we're looking over the last 28 days. Now, I don't see any losses here for a week. However, you see that these losses are here. And when I go to 90-day view, you're going to see this is where it started, September 14th or 15th. And you see all these like up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Now that doesn't, this on a day like this, it doesn't mean we lost 8. It means we lost 8 plus whatever we gained that day. So TuberChat typically only gets subscribers on days that we do live streams. We don't get a lot in the days like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Sometimes we get 1 or 2 a day, right? TuberChat's strong enough now. But I just want to show you it's happening to everybody. Radio Biafra, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you for coming in. And then Most Savings, yeah, we'll always watch the full videos. Oracles and Beyond, good to see you here. Thank you very much. And then Little Ruby's Daycare Encounter, save videos from channels you visit too. You've noticed that sometimes subscriptions don't stick, but when you go back, it helps. It certainly can. The other thing that Christian Nomad helped me understand is that the connections seem to only be lost one way. So that's interesting, right? So while TuberChat, for instance, like I showed you, loses subscribers occasionally, right? Usually once a week or a couple times a week. when I put channels up on the screen, you see as clear as day, for those of you who are here all the time, that they're all subscribed. Almost never do I put a channel up where the connection has been taken away. If it has been, it's almost always because I'm making a mistake. I might be logged into the wrong account, or I might be, it's very few and far between. Now, that's because, like I said, I'm leaving long comments. They're not always great. They're not always as good as what you guys are out there leaving, but they're long, at least three, 4 sentences, right? I tend to try to share videos on Reddit for everybody all the time, but I'm watching 10-minute videos. Somewhere between 5 and 11 or 12 minutes is what I'm typically watching. So I have a feeling that that's really helping. And then the other idea, like I said, and a consideration is when you're connecting with everybody, take a second video, put it into your watch later list, do as I do, and then let that run. You can do it when you sleep, when you eat, when you work, when you go out. You don't even have to sit and watch the videos. You can just let them run, but it helps the creator, right? And then thank you, Radio Biafra. Thank you very much for joining. Hopefully you'll meet lots of friends and family members here. TuberChat is not a sub for sub network, but everybody is expecting to subscribe to your channel after you subscribe to theirs. Patrick Concept, good to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming in. And Mariska Van Bundren, can't stay long, but thank you for coming in. Yeah, I know it's late for you, but thank you for coming and visiting. Hopefully everybody is doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. And this is Kira Welton. So she is my BFF forever. This is Kristen Welton's daughter. We all live together in Niagara Falls, Canada, but Kira has her own channel. She's doing her own thing. And she has a variety of different things, including life experience videos, as well as unboxing videos and some video game live streaming, among other things. So hopefully everybody will connect with her. She's always in the chat as a moderator with us, if you haven't already. And then, so Radio Biafra, do I help with watch hours? I do. And one of the ways that we deal with that here inside the tuberchat community is that I really push everybody to swap playlists with each other. What we're talking about is just making an arrangement between you and any other creator to swap playlists. They will run a playlist of your videos and you will run a playlist of their videos. You don't even have to watch every video. You just have to run the playlist. And you can imagine if you have a playlist of 2 or 3 or 5 or 10 or 20 hours or whatever, and you get a lot of other creators running that playlist for you, your watch hours will really start to stack up. But the reason why I push it even more so than that is because once you've traded favors with another creator, you're allowing the possibility of a friendship to start and hopefully eventually flourish. And that's what we're here for. TuberChat is a meeting place. So when you're brand new, you won't find a lot of creators reaching out to you right away because they want to see how you interact with everybody in the chat first. Make sure you're going to be genuine, connect the right way, and all that good stuff. And we say a lot of silly things in the chat, but we're really just talking about subscribing to each other's channels. The purpose here, though, is to support each other over the long term, to truly come back, watch videos, leave comments, give likes, all the things we wish for our own channel, we do for others as much as we possibly can, knowing that it will come back in. And that's the idea here. So if you're willing to swap playlists for the purpose of gaining watch hours, you can simply just say, I am willing to swap playlists. Another creator should reach out to you for the purpose of making those arrangements. And if you are willing and you see somebody say that they're willing to swap playlists, then please reach out to them. And everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually. This is the original Acast. There's a link for them. And then Vanessa, yes, I'm watching if you have a question for me. 49-cent range Hamilton, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. And Radio Biafra, I swap playlists with people as well. So even though I'm monetized, I have 2 channels now, but I swap playlists anyway. For 2 reasons. Number one, I know it helps everybody. But secondly, because I'm monetized, so of course it helps because the ads will run, right? Everything helps. And For the Love of Lily, yeah. So the original Acast, the search results will start to work in their favor as their channel gains traction, right? They've only got 82 subscribers right now, but as we push them farther, hopefully everybody will subscribe to them right now. I just dropped the link, and we'll get them a little bit closer, hopefully to 90, and then eventually on the road to 100. But as they get many more subscribers, the search results will start to favor them. In the meantime, to find this channel, you not only have to search for the original Acast, but you'll notice in the search engine, I had to select channel and I had to put quotes around the term so that it comes up exactly. Calming Mind Meditations is willing to swap. Past Life Explorers in the house. Great to see you here. Thanks for coming in. I'm going to feature Grinch on Monday, actually. I don't know whether you caught that. Oh, okay, and Radio Biafra's new. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, by the way. And you're new. As soon as we have a look at your channel, I'll put your link in the chat as well. So let me drop this one more time. And hopefully everybody will give a thumbs up if you haven't already for today's stream. The thumbs up are more important than ever, but I will appreciate it. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I really will appreciate it. Let's spin the wheel. The Tyler Show, thank you for coming in. Happy Saturday to you too. And here's Anisha LTV. So this must be only the second time we're having your channel up on the screen. So I've got your bell on now, but you can see the video in which we connected the other day. So thank you very much for coming back. They have got their 170 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards 180. I'm just making a quick note for myself. Calming Mind Meditations has got tuberchat on their featured channels list. So I'm just going to make a note for myself here. I'm going to, when we get to Calming Mind Meditations, I'll show everybody how to add a channel to your featured channels list. It's a collaboration that I love talking about. And then Protect Sports is hoping everybody's doing okay. Wonder, good to see you in the house again. Thank you for coming in. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up, and hopefully Anisha LTV is going to get a few more subscribers to push her on the road to 200. Here's Eve Belize, another extremely generous creator and a wonderful supporter of TuberChat. Well over 1,000 subscribers. And thank you, Radio Biafra, for the thumbs up. Oh, wow. Declan Fans 2020. Ha 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 ha. Google, maybe they're doing something now, because I got a couple of messages this weekend about these messages being deleted by the Google moderator team. And I thought that was a fake. I thought that was somebody with the channel, but that's real. Now, I don't think that there's actually a Google employee in our chat right now watching. I don't think that's it. I think it's part of the algorithm and it's not like a robot. But I'm curious what may have just happened there. So that's I'm curious what you said that triggered the thing. Very interesting. And then Jaden, the link that I dropped didn't work. Hopefully it did. But I showed everybody how to look for that channel, the original Acast. Oh, and then Radio Biafra. Sorry, I didn't see you had another message that was knocked out. We don't do any links here. So I don't know the truth about whether links could be considered spam by the algorithm or not, but TuberChat's never really done that. The only case in which we drop links is if we have a channel that we can't find when they come on the screen like that, or our gold members have their links dropped automatically every 30 minutes. But that way we keep it. Yeah, we are Declan fans 2020. But that's not your fault. It has nothing to do with you then. I've been, like I said, hearing about this for the last 2 days, and something is up. I guess YouTube is testing a new moderating system or something like that. And no, they didn't say anything. They said like not probably just the word nice. But YouTube is have been doing this. I've been getting messages from people from other chats, like people who just happen to know me, like have sending me things to say, "Hey, look what's happening." And there you go. Yeah, Adrian Villanueva vlog says they've seen when Google deletes the message. Yeah, it's so my guess is that it's on aggressive channels that this is happening. So like if Declan Fans 2020, for instance, is out in other growth streams as well and really aggressively like trying to meet new subscribers and stuff like that, then their channel may be marked in the algorithm. Now, I'm not saying that's the case. I'm guessing here because this is a new thing that is starting to have a lot of stuff. A lot of other messages are getting deleted. Lots of toys to see. That deserves being displayed. Weird how YouTube can copyright a song instantly but can't respond to a copyright strike review. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of things. There's a survey going around too. I don't know if everybody's seen this. And the survey is inside YouTube Studio, and they ask you a bunch of questions. I hope everybody will fill that out so you can let them know what you think, because it's the only way they're ever going to know. And then when you have these things like you losing subscribers and stuff like that, report it. I report to them a couple times a week lately now to let them know on many different channels as well, because I want to make sure that I'm doing whatever I can to make it stop. We go Calming Mind Meditations and click channel. It comes right up. So here's Calming Mind Meditations. Hopefully we're going to get you some subscribers. And then Radio Biafra. Yeah, we'll get to your link in a moment. If everybody searches, I'll try in a moment actually. And then Wonder. Everybody here wants to be friends, so that's okay. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. Oh, Burgundy and Gold Fan all day is your guy, ProTech Sports. Makes sense. Yeah, he's a generous creator and somebody who's been supporting this channel for a while. He's been previously featured. He's actually been with TuberChat since the beginning, many, many months since we started in May. Yeah, Adrian Villanueva vlogs. My guess is that YouTube's probably testing a system and it's just too aggressive right now, because the word nice is often like when you just leave the word nice, lots of people do that on comments, and I think that gets considered spam. That might be what the problem was here, but I don't think it's the creator's faults in most of these cases, because everybody today is saying the same thing to me in the last 2 days. Like, hey, this message got deleted by Google. I thought it was fake first, but now I know it's real. And then the messages are always nothing. They're nothing that should be cut. And sorry, was there something else that I was missing? I felt I might have missed something in the chat. I certainly didn't mean to. Yeah, if I've missed anything, I certainly don't mean to. Just please have patience with me. Ask again if there's something. The link for Calming Mind Meditations is there. Hopefully, we can get them a few more subscribers. I'd love to see this channel start to move and get to hopefully the 20 that must be on their mind right now. And we're going to do something else here. So let me, oh, that's not what I want. I'll open a new tab, so we'll get back to this channel. First account started 5 years ago, got banned out of nowhere, and I got banned for no reason. That's very weird. Ransom with that drip, yeah. Very, very weird. Before my time on YouTube, actually. So I want to go on customize channel, and you could do this from the left side of the YouTube studio as well. You can click on the customization tab. Charities Media, thank you for coming back in. Good to see you here. And you'll see my featured sections will come up. I've already got featured channels. Now, YouTube is using these areas, and this is called featured channels. I've got one for members called featured channel. There's one for more members called featured channels. But this is the one we're talking about, where creators are just making a swap and saying, you feature me, I'll feature you, right? The reason why I talk about this all the time is because when you feature channels on your front page, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels feature you in return, they are saying to their audience and the YouTube algorithm that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that that has both on the YouTube algorithm and on your audiences. So I'm going to look for Calming Mind Meditations right now. If I could spell. And there it is. Thank you. Somebody just subscribed to them. So when I click the box beside their name here and I head down, I'll notice they've been added to the end of the list. So now I just click done, just click publish. You must click publish. It's very important. Now, unfortunately, I can't show you that this has actually taken place because for some reason, this particular action of saving things on your front page takes a few minutes to propagate. But eventually it will come into these featured channels, but we know that Calming Mind Meditations is there. And then they've got, yeah, see, there's their, let me go back to their homepage. There's their featured channels thing right there. So thank you very much, Calming Mind Meditations, for doing that. Lost Souls Paranormal, thank you for coming in, another member. So I've got your channel on the wheel right away. And then Declan Fans 2020, I'm not sure what you mean. Most Savings, my name is always Kevin K. On almost every social network. So pretty easy to find, but you'll be able to find me on Reddit as well, and I'll appreciate that. Oh, ProTech Sports is offering to feature some channels as well. It's a great collaboration. Oh, Eve believes of it. We just looked at her channel. I didn't realize that I didn't take it off the wheel. I'll put some more names on the wheel in a moment. Let me spin. And then lots of toys to see. Hopefully everybody keeps rocking it around here. Hopefully everybody keeps aggressively growing their channels. And then Wonder, your first channel was banned too for no reason. That's interesting and unfortunate, of course. Yeah, I figured Burgundy and Gold Fan all day. When I hang out on his live streams, which is never often enough, but when I do, you get the idea that this is a genuine person that likes helping people and things like that. But he's been an unbelievable supporter here in TuberChat as well. Oh, there it is. I almost missed it. There's Lost Souls Paranormal right there. So again, thanks for being a member. You'll see I just caught him on a live stream yesterday. But hopefully everybody will connect to this channel, get them to the 120 that must be on their mind right now, and then moving a little bit forward towards the road to 200. Jane Suz still in the house. We'll get you onto the wheel. Ransom with that drip, just vibing because you're bored. Yeah, understandable. Hopefully you'll catch some more friends and family members, though, if you if there's anybody in the chat that you haven't already got, of course, the best move on tuberchat is always to go first, right? Always to be going to another channel, watching their video, leaving them a comment, giving a thumbs up, subscribing, and then coming back to let them know that you've done that, and then they will turn around. And then an 8-hour stream, Lost Souls Paranormal, you beat my record. I've never gone more than 4 hours. Matter of fact, most of the time, I've never gone more than 3 hours. And I've only had, I think, 2 live streams that went like 3.5 or 4 hours. So 8 hours is something else, man. You know, DJs get paid like $100,000 for a set like that if they do it in Vegas. Wonder if we can get any of that kind of money over here. Yeah. Sometimes it turns out that way, right? Where you do a live stream, you're not expecting to go so long, but then it just keeps going and going. I hope our friend Radio Biafra is still here. They might have gone. I hope everybody will consider giving a thumbs up if you haven't already. It really does help the stream. They're more important than ever now, and I will appreciate it, of course. Oh, 5 hours and 3 minutes before that one. I want to do one day. I want to do, like, let's say a tuberchat marathon, right? We'll do like a 12-hour live stream. But I don't know whether that is a good idea or not. We'll have to see how everybody feels about that. Maybe I'll put a poll out or something. Declan Fans 2020. Let's get you on the wheel. Let's see who we've got in the house that hasn't been on the wheel yet. Charities Media is here. Protect Sports, did we look at your channel or not yet? And then Sadzi, good to see you here. I don't think this is your... Oh, 70 likes. Thank you very much. I don't think this is your first time here at tuberchat, is it? I feel like I recognize your avatar and your name if it's been a while, but forgive me if I'm wrong about that. Hopefully you're feeling welcome either way. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house and everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time and meet people one by one and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. So here's Protect Sports. Let's have a look at what they've got going on. There's a friend of Burgundy and Gold Fan all day. And let me make sure. I'm sure that's the right one because we've been seeing you. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So you're a new connection for tuberchat. I do not watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. But what I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos. I usually look for something around 10 minutes. So we'll see what I can find here. Just to give everybody a little bit of watch time, right? And then I'm going to take this video and add it into my watch later list. I'll take this, add it into my watch later. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list in the next 24 hours. I will watch that video in full. I will leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video, and I will give you a thumbs up, of course, and I'll subscribe. And in that way, I'll make sure that the subscription sticks. Hopefully, you're also subscribed to TuberChat and you have our notification bell on now so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Oh, did I actually get it? Ransom with that drip. I'm 1.8K. It's been floating up and down for the last couple of days like everybody else. But thank you for that. Yeah, maybe I actually hit 1.8 on TuberChat, which is great. So thank you for that. Thank you for everybody who's supporting the channel. And again, for those of you who are newer to TuberChat, it's not a sub for sub network, but everybody is expecting to subscribe to your channel after you subscribe to theirs. We're very much of the mentality of supporting others more than we expect to be supported. But in doing that, we find again and again that the support comes back much more than we were looking for in the first place. Anyway, there you go. Lost Souls Paranormal is eventually going to do a 24-hour live stream. That'll be interesting. Here's Charities Media. Let's see what they got going on for us. I don't know why Kareen's life, like the wheel is just not in your favor today. And Declan Fans 2020. The wheel's not, it's just not in your favor today. We've seen that before. Georgia Bulldogs used to have the best time with that. The wheel used to go around and around and around and around forever, it felt like. Let's just make sure we've got the right charities media here, even though I think it is. I just have to match the avatar, but it is. So we're good. Again, you're a new connection for TuberChat. I think this is just the first time that we've had your channel on the screen, right? So I'm going to take one of your latest videos, and actually I want to see this, your 40 questions tag challenge. Add this into my watch later list. That's a popular challenge that's gone around. Kristen and Mishana have done that. So I will go through my watch later list in the next 24 hours. I will watch that video in full. I'll leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of your 40 question tag challenge, and I will give you a thumbs up, of course. And in that way, I'll make sure that the subscriptions stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to TuberChat now, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. And then Jaden Saw is hungry. And Danker, good to see you in the house. Thanks for coming in. My TikTok video? Oh, I only made one TikTok video, yeah. I think I only made one. I should be making more. So now, now that YouTube's got these shorts and I keep talking about that stuff, then the idea is you could take your YouTube short videos and upload them to TikTok too, right? Or if you have the originals that you made for TikTok, you could use those as YouTube short videos, especially if you've got ones that have done well. YouTube Premiere did not come up on the homepage, but it came up in videos. And I'm not sure if that means Declan Fans 2020. So Premieres come up on the homepage, like if I click, I'll come back to Black Brand Friday in a second, but if I come over to homepage here, there should be one or two live or premiere videos here, sometimes premieres. If I click on subscriptions, then we get usually lives and premieres. Nobody might be premiering right this minute for me. But they should come up there unless you mean on your personal channel. So on your personal channel, if you put up a shelf across the front that says like Black Brand Friday has one here called Black Brand Friday, which I'm assuming is just all their videos, right? You can make a shelf and you can have it be upcoming live streams, and your premieres should show up there, but not necessarily. I'm not necessarily right about that. They keep changing everything. Mariska Van Bunderen is still here, but half asleep. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for letting us run. And there we go. Okay, so Black Brand Friday is a dynamic creator who's back with TuberChat again and again, a previously featured channel. Now, this is extremely exciting because Black Brand Friday, first of all, I like talking about this channel because she's a dynamic creator. She does a fantastic job. She's always promoting others. That's the point. And then as well, her presentation, like these thumbnails are just gorgeous, right? But when we look at the number 974, it is very reasonable that within the next 2.5 days, TuberChat will be here again tomorrow and on Monday. It's reasonable to think that Black Brand Friday might be able to get their 1,000 subscribers. So for those of us who already have it, we know how good it feels. For those of us who are on our way, we can imagine. I hope everybody will subscribe to Black Brand Friday right now so that we can push this channel along and get them over the 1,000 subscribers. I would love, love, love to see that for them this weekend. That's okay, Mariska Van Budren. I appreciate every moment that everybody spends. And then thank you very much, Declan Fans 2020. And hopefully everybody will check out your new song when they get to your channel. Brown Girl Bell's back in the house. Thank you very much. And yeah, Black Brand Friday has been with TuberChat for a long, long time now. So I hope everybody will rally around this channel and try to push them towards the 1,000 that, is right around the corner for them. I'm not sure if Sadsy's still in the house. I hope so. So I'll put the channel up and we'll just move on quickly if we have to. Broke Neck, sorry, I didn't welcome you, but I'm happy that you're here. Thanks for coming in. You slipped by me for a quick second there. ALOT, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. I think this is your first time with TuberChat, so forgive me if I'm wrong about that, but hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. So this is a brand new channel. I didn't realize how unbelievably brand new it is, but Sad C was here for a moment. Now, I can't be certain that they're still here. So if you're still here, Sad C, please let me know. But if not, we're going to move on. I am going to take your video, add it into my watch later list so that I can go through my watch later list after the live stream. I will watch that video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment. I will give you a thumbs up, and then I will subscribe. And then that way I'll make sure the subscription sticks. And Arizona Insider, it's great to have you back in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're doing fantastic. I know it's been a while since I've been over to your channel, so forgive me for that, but I appreciate you coming in. Hopefully you'll meet a couple friends and family members here today. Kareen's life, my goodness. I cannot believe the time that that's taking. Kareen's life's been on the wheel, I think, since the very beginning of the live stream. I think Kareen's been with us for 2 hours now almost. So here's Jaden Sut 28. There's another channel that's been back with TuberChat again and again and been with us since almost the very beginning. But I haven't forgotten Kareen's life. We're going to look at your channel and your shorts videos when we get there. Why isn't Jaden coming up here? My internet want to choke now? Oh, okay. Mariska Van Bunderen says it's evening. Oh, and then Eve Belize, I hope you saw we had your channel up for a few moments there earlier, but thank you very much, especially for letting us run. So here's Jaden Sut 28. This is another channel that happens to be with TuberChat again and again for many, many months now. And Nikki's Green Thumb is still in the house, which is great. And let's see what we got going on here. Nikki's Green Thumb hasn't been on the wheel today. Oh, Lily's Crochet, aka Lisa. I don't know why it's taken so long for you too. And then let's spin. We'll get another channel up, and then I'll put some more names on the wheel in a moment. Oh, I put Risk on there twice. And Declan Fans 2020. He's already gone. Okay, I know that Declan Fans 2020 just left. Spin. We'll see what happens now. Wonder's back, which is great. Here's Lily's Crochet, aka Lisa. Pricing still don't win. Yes, Mariska. That's a previously featured channel from TuberChat as well last week. So Lily's Crochet, I'm going to get your bell on now. This must only be the second time that we're putting your channel up here. And hopefully you are meeting lots of friends and family members while you're here. Oh, lots of toys to see. Wants Chinese food too. Who's having Chinese food? So hopefully everybody will connect with this channel. We're not sure how many subscribers they have, but that's okay. We just want to push them a little bit farther than they are now so that they can start moving towards the next goal for their channel. Declan Fans 2020, I said, was already gone. All right, well, what did I just take off Mariska Van Bunderen's name? What happened here? I didn't mean to take it off both times. Wonder, hopefully, I appreciate your kind words, but hopefully you're meeting some friends and family members while you're here. Mariska Van Bunderen's willing to swap playlists as well. Oh, the Adrienne wants hot cherries, Chinese food, interesting. Oh, there you go. Okay, so it's down to it's a showdown now. The wheels come down to a showdown between Mariska Van Bunderen and Kareen's Life. These are both creators that allow you to connect in their live streams the way we do here. And Kareen's Life is just having the best luck today. I think I was going to laugh no matter what happened, but I'm not even going to add another name to the wheel. We're going to look at Kareen's Life right after Mariska here. Because we've been waiting for 2 hours to show something on Kareen's channel and have a look at her shorts videos. So here's Mariska Van Bunderen. She was just featured on TuberChat last week, but she's a generous creator. She's actually even made a shout-out video. She makes lots of shout-out videos for other creators, and for the generosity that I see in her, that's the reason why she was featured. And she also made a shout-out video just for TuberChat. So we put that video on our front page as well. But she is always letting people connect in her live streams, much the way that we do here. And you can see she's got a lot of, she's doing a great job for posting too. And a lot of live streams. Oh, here we go, live before going to TuberChat. That was last week when she was featured, last Monday. And she did a live stream right before. But then as well, you know, you'd have to dig now because she does a lot of posting. Very, very active creator. But she's got a video that she made for specifically TuberChat that is on our front page. I'm just taking a quick look to see if I can find it. There it is. TuberChat 100th episode. So again, thank you, Mariska, for making that. But that's on our front page. So we'll spin just for fun. Here we go. So Kareen's Life, first of all, I'm going to pull her channel up onto the screen here. But secondly, I'm going to see if I can get it on the phone. Because we want to look at the shorts videos and see what's happening. Oh, gosh. Mariska Van Bunderen went for 16 hours. It was a disaster. Yeah. Sometimes when live streams go way too long, I don't know if you had a panel or anything like that, StreamYard, sometimes it can get a little out of control. Very good. And then lots of toys to see, always has pleasant things to say about everyone. So let's get Kareen's Life channel up here onto the screen. Hopefully now my internet doesn't want to work, or I don't know how to click. It's one or the other. And then let's go to my QuickTime and see if I can get the phone put up on the screen as well. Here it goes. So this is my phone, right? We're looking at Kareen's channel. Now, right away, she's got her short videos up at the top. So let's see what we're talking about here. Let's go to videos and see if I can figure out which video. You probably messaged it to me in the... Oh, the original ACAST, the other thing too. So we always want to remember here in TuberChat, when we say all these silly things like baking cookies and been to your house and left you a package and all that stuff, it means the same thing. It means we've been to your channel, watched a video, left a comment, a long, meaningful comment, and a thumbs up, and then subscribed. So one of the things you want to make sure of is that your comments are related to the content of the video that you're commenting on, and you're watching a full video, not just let's say 30 seconds of a video or one of these short videos that we talk about or whatever. Should be watching a 2, 3, 4, or 5-minute video. The longer the better. Watching the full video and leaving a meaningful comment. So when people say I didn't get your package or I don't see what you've left, it's unfortunate we can't just simply say subscribe and this and that, but we don't do that here. So because it's not a sub for sub network. And therefore, what we want to say is, you know, I've been to your house, left you a package. What that means is I've been to your channel, watched a video, and left a comment for you to find. And if you come back and let them know the video that you watched and, you know, where they can find your comment, they could do it even faster. So Green's Life is saying not the Cabot Trail video. Let me see if I can figure this out. Here, Cabot Trail Road Trip Shorts. I don't have my TubeBuddy on right now, but I'm just going to scan through your description. Oh, yeah, Radio Biafra. Sorry, I wondered about that. I was just about to put your channel up when you had gone. So we'll look at it afterwards, but thank you for coming back in. I thought there was something I was going to ask you, and I can't remember now what it was, but that's okay. So when we look at this video, we're inspecting a video for Kareen's Life here, because when we look at Kareen's Life channel on the phone, and I scroll, you can see that all of her shorts videos ended up in the shorts shelf, except for one. And we want to find out why that one didn't make it. So I'm having a look right now. I'm going to look at the description if I can and see what... oh, you don't have any more of a description than that. Okay. I can't... is it because you put the word shorts in twice, the description? Is that it? Wonder if I should, I don't know if this is a bad idea. I'll turn TubeBuddy on. I use TubeBuddy. I actually use the thing. So I put an affiliate link in the video description of the description of every video that I put out. But I actually use it. And I'm happy to go over that anytime anybody wants. Oh, one of the ideas, I noticed people talking about swapping playlists, right? So if you have a channel that has a lot of videos, you know, if you're already like either your videos are long, you got live streams, stuff like that or whatever, consider chopping your channel up by making lots of playlists regarding individual sets of content. So on my personal channel, I have some flight lessons, I have some unboxing videos, I have some music, I have like a bunch of different stuff. And I put them all in different playlists. So then when I'm swapping playlists with creators, if somebody comes to me and has a 10-hour playlist, I have one to match. If they have a 3-hour playlist, I have one to match, right? So that we're all making it easy on each other for swapping playlists. So it's just a suggestion, but you can. And I'm just looking here. And then I notice you've got shorts in here as well. So in the tags, I do make one tag in mine that say shorts, but I don't use a hashtag in there. And I wonder if just that one thing, putting the description here. Now, since your video did not get into the short shelf, you could do all the experimenting you want now and see if by changing anything, it actually makes it into the short shelf. But I'll be really interested to know if you can figure that out. Oh, Mariska Van Bundren. Mariska, do you mind trying to figure out a way to let me know what you just said without saying the exact same thing again? And then Radio Biafra, if you have a video that's got a copyright strike, that itself I don't know how to deal with, because I haven't had any copyright strikes, thank goodness myself, but I haven't ever heard good things about copyright strikes. Now, if you have one, eventually it will expire, right? But you still have to delete that video. I don't know if you can just trim out the segment. It might be possible. But you have to forgive me because I haven't actually had to do that yet. If it's a copyright claim, that's a different story. I have lots of content on my channel that has copyright claims, and it's fine because all it means is that the music artists in the videos that I'm talking about will get paid for the ad revenue. I just won't, but it doesn't bother me. I still get views and subscribers, so I don't care, right? But you have to make the right decision for your channel. So forgive me because I just haven't had to deal with copyright strikes yet. I do know somebody that lost their channel from getting 3 copyright strikes and not checking the emails or the YouTube studio. So they didn't know until they got the takedown notice and said 7 days and your channel's going down, and the channel went down. So it's very important to stay on top of those things. So let's look at Kareen's life again. She's at 834. I hope everybody will push her to the 840 that she must be looking at right now. And then MSK Family Vlogs just uploaded a shorts video, and we'll see how that goes as well. And then thank you, ALOT. I hope you have met some friends and family members here today. Hope you get the value out of the time you spend. As we grow and follow more and more creators, it becomes harder and harder for all of us to support everybody as much as we all might like. So I appreciate every moment that you spend here in TuberChat, and I hope you get the value. Oh, so Mariska, sorry. The Google moderator team, there's this thing now where it's a real thing and messages are getting deleted from chats, but there usually is nothing wrong with those messages. And you had one of your messages deleted and it said it was deleted by the Google moderator team. And I'm just curious what it might have been. And you can't say the same thing again because they might delete it. And I don't want you to get marked by the algorithm or anything like that. But I'm just curious what that might have been. Forgive me, I don't mean to be behind in the chat. I'm just going to try to catch if I miss something. I've gotten a copyright claim, but they told me to trim the content. Yes, so you can. So what they can do, YouTube will have a tool in there, and it will allow you to either silence the segment if the copyright claim is for audio. And if not, you can trim the whole segment right out, and it'll do it for you. Or you can replace the audio in that segment with more audio. So forgive me, you'll just have to play with that because I don't have anything that I can show you with. I certainly don't want to put anything up with an extra copyright strike or claim or anything like that other than I already have. But everything that I put up, not that this matters. I used to be a DJ. I used to work on the radio and stuff like that. So I've actually done a lot of remixes of music and stuff. And I put those up on my channel. Now, the artists will get paid for those. And there's some I can't put up because they're blocked. Like there's a song called Spaceman by a group called Biff Naked that was very popular. But that song is blocked worldwide. I can't put it up at all. So it doesn't matter to me. I'm not going to live or die by one song, right? And either way, all the music that I put up, the artists will get paid for those. The last 2 videos that I posted on my channel are EDM mixes of a podcast that I did a few years ago. And those are complete copyright claims. So the artists for those songs will chop up the ad money and get paid for those. I won't, but I haven't had a copyright claim where I've had to trim the content, and I can't think of anything I have that I could even put up to test and show. So you have to forgive me for that. But if you play around with the YouTube tools that they give you, you might be able to solve the trouble for yourself there by either trimming out the audio if that's the problem, or cutting those sections out. And then Radio Biafra. I don't know if any of what I'm talking about answers your question. We trim a video with a copyright. If it's a copyright claim for audio and you trim out that audio, then your song should be cleared. Especially if YouTube's giving you the tool to do it. So forgive me, you'll have to let me know if that worked out for you. But I have, for any videos that I've ever had for other people that have had copyright claims, like let's say you're doing an outdoor video, walking down the street and a restaurant is playing music, you might have to trim that segment. You could just trim the audio, make it silent. And it's not uncommon to even start a live stream by saying to people, like if you live in a bustling city with a lot of music playing from restaurants and bars and things like that, you might say at the beginning of your live stream, hey, everybody, thanks for joining me. We're, downtown in the city. We're walking around. If you're watching the replay of this video and you notice a bit of silence, it's because we've had a copyright claim. The sound will come right back on within a couple of moments. That way you're letting people know if they're watching the replay that the silence might be there. People who are watching you live won't have to worry about that. So hopefully that's helpful, at least in some way. Michael and Paula, great to have you in the house. Thanks for coming in. And forgive me for falling behind in the chat. And Ransom with that drip. Yeah, I got away from the wheel a little bit there. Life of Shauna, good to see you here. And then thank you, Mariska. Oh, MSK Family Vlogs. Yeah, sorry if I noticed Kareen's Life mentioning it, but if the shorts videos that we're talking about must be in vertical format. Oh, Charities Media. That's so the way that tuberchat works, because you're fairly new, some of the people who are here, while everybody's always respectful here in tuberchat and friendly and everything else, a lot of the people who've been here over and over again for weeks or months won't come to you first until you go to their channel because you're new. So they want to make sure they see how you act with everybody else first to make sure you're going to be genuine. So you can, if you want, just keep a note of everybody that's here in the chat. The replay is going to rerun the chat anyway, so you can go back and catch people if you missed them. And then you can go to their channel. If you want, let them know you're from tuberchat. You don't really have to, but you can say like, hey, I'm coming to visit. You got some great content here. Say something about the video you're actually watching, and then kind of without saying, come back to my channel and subscribe to me. You can entice that activity. You could try. Okay, thank you, Michael and Paula. And forgive me, I'm way behind in the chat. I don't mean to be. So if I haven't welcomed anybody, that's the only reason. Rosa Zoma TV, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Okay, perfect. Radio Biafra, yeah, thank you. Lost Souls Paranormal just got to 120. They were at 118 when we last looked, so that's great. And then ALOT, yeah, thank you. Sorry, I wish I could be of more help when it comes to copyright claims. And I absolutely know when it comes to audio, when it relates to things that I've done personally, but when it comes to copyright strikes, that's a dangerous game that I've been lucky not to have to play yet. And you have to make the right decisions for your videos, right? Sometimes you have footage that you don't want to lose just because the audio is bad. I'm trying to think of an example, but maybe if you were outside and saw a street performer and they were doing a cover of a song and that song is blocked worldwide, you'd be like, oh, but the guy was doing, the person was doing such a great show. I hate the idea of taking the video down. You could cut the audio and just, put up a voice, not a voice, like a disclaimer on the screen if you can pre-produce the video and then say, this section, I can't use the audio, or replace it with the YouTube music. What I typically do with almost every video, especially if I think there might be copyright, almost every video I put up anyway, I put up private and then let the YouTube algorithm tell me if there's anything copyright in it or anything that needs to be fixed. So I always post my videos in advance, unless you're doing something extremely time sensitive, like a news thing that's immediate. I would always recommend putting your videos up private first, see what happens, give YouTube the time to give you a copyright claim, and then take it down, clean it up yourself if you want, so that you don't have to do it in the YouTube studio. They don't really give us a lot of tools that we can have finesse with, right? Calming mind meditation just needs to, let me see if I can find it again. So when you're searching for a channel with a number that's, or a name that's not coming up easily, sometimes it helps to just go to filter and channel. You could do this on the phone too. And there it is. Oh, sorry. I see I typed it in wrong. It's not Minds. It's Calming Mind Meditations. And they got another subscriber or two, which is great. Let me just get this link. Oh, I can't type. There we go. Okay, there's a couple of channels here that I want to see. Radio Biafra. And then Life of Shauna, thank you very much for the thumbs up. ALOT, I just want to see your channel. Also, let's spin. We'll get one of these guys up here and see what's happening with these channels. So Mariska Van Bunderen, yeah, I wouldn't take the chance though on claims. So you can absolutely get copyright claims when a video is private. Absolutely, I get them all the time. But mine were done deliberately, right? And for argument's sake, I have the right to use the version of the song that I've used. Like, for instance, I have a Jennifer Lopez and a Justin Timberlake song, both on my channel, but I'm somewhat allowed to use those. Now it doesn't matter. Like, if they wanted to take them down, they could, but why wouldn't Jennifer Lopez and Justin Timberlake and their publishing companies want to get extra money? Because what I'm doing is providing a version that otherwise wasn't available anywhere. Anyway, not that matters. I don't want to get into a lot of self-promotion. But yeah, you can absolutely get copyright claims when a video is private. And strikes, I'm not sure. Because like I said, I just haven't had any. But I just choose not to do anything where a copyright strike is even a possibility. Not that it's necessarily always anybody's fault. I'm sure there's mistakes that can be made in the algorithm and stuff like that. But my goal is to always err on the side of caution. Let's see if we can find this channel with some quotes. Oh, let's go back and try channel again. Forgive me, I'm just addressing stuff on the phone as well. If anybody feels there's something I need to address in the chat with regards to creators not connecting the right way or anything like that, you can always reach out to me at all one word tuberchat on Instagram, and I try to be attentive of it. Now, I hope this is the right ALOT, but it looks like it, right? I got to match the avatar. Yeah, there you are. So this is a new connection for TuberChat. I do not watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, and you must have come over from ProTech Sports, so thank you very much for that. Friends of Burgundy and Gold Fan all day. And I'll take this video here, 8 minutes, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list in the next 24 hours. I'll watch that video in full. and I will leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, and I'll subscribe, and in that way I'll make sure that the subscription sticks. And then, oh, this is a second channel. Is that, oh, you have 2 channels. Is that what I'm understanding? Do I have that right? Hopefully you're subscribed to TuberChat anyway now, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. I hope we can get ALOT a few more subscribers here so that we can get them to the 120 that must be on their mind. I just dropped the link there to make it a little bit easier on everybody. JP Career Mode, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. This in TuberChat, it's a little bit different than a lot of growth streams. This is not a sub for sub network. So we don't do any self-promotion here. You might not find yourself with a lot of success because when somebody is brand new in TuberChat, a lot of people who are here regularly will not come to you until you go to them first. They want to see how you interact with everybody in the chat to make sure you're going to be genuine and this and that before they consider connecting with you. So you got to keep that in mind. You are welcome to meet people here in TuberChat if you'd like to by taking your time, meeting people one by one, reaching out to people in the chat and following the instructions at the bottom of the screen. You will find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel if that's what you would like. And Master King, sorry, Kang Sunbay TV. Master Kang Sunbay TV, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Oh, I see. Okay, Protect Sports is the first channel. Thank you, ALOT. Happy to have your channel up. The one thing I like about putting these channels on the screen is that after a while, I get to know the channels a little bit better. So every time you're here, I'll feature you a little bit better. So is that Radio Biafra right there? Do I have the right one here? They might have left already. Again, this is Radio Biafra. Stop. There's a cat scratching the door frame over here. So let me get into your videos here. I'll take this latest video, add it into my watch later list. And again, that will allow me to go through my watch later list after the live stream. I will watch that video in full. I'll leave a meaningful, genuine comment. I'll subscribe, and in that way, I'll make sure that the subscription sticks. And of course, I'll give a thumbs up. If anybody hasn't today already, I'd love a thumbs up. If you'd give one, they mean more now than ever before. And it really does help the stream. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but I'll appreciate it. And then Radio Biafra, hopefully you're subscribed to TuberChat now and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Rosazoma TV. Let's see what you got going on for us today. This is another channel that's been back with TuberChat, so hopefully everybody will subscribe to this channel, and we'll push them a little bit closer to the 80 that must be on their mind right now while they're on their road to 100. And I just want to have a look at your content here. Every time I put a channel up on the screen, it gives me a chance to get to know the channel a little bit better. And then every time you're here, I'll be able to feature you a little bit better as well. And Master King Sunbay TV, I'm going to look at your channel in a moment as well. And then hopefully everybody has had a good time. Let me see if I can catch them. I'm knocking my green screen all over the place too. Did he come in here? Come here. Oh, he's not going to come. Okay, you'll have to forgive me. He's not going to make it for a cameo appearance today. Kristen's got videos on her channel, Kristen Welton. She did a couple of short videos. We have 2 cats, and she did one video of each of them. They've each made cameo appearances on TuberChat, actually. So, Master Kang Sunbay TV. Let's see what you got going on for us today. You're going to be a new connection for TuberChat as well. Oh, is this you? And then it, let me click. Oh, I'm accidentally clicking the wrong thing. Oh my. Let me make sure I've got the right channel. Even though it looks right, I don't know how YouTube is translating here. Want a cat, but the dog will probably eat them. It's possible. Oh, you know why my internet's so slow? So I do love TubeBuddy. I use it, but when I'm live streaming, it slows the browser down like you wouldn't believe. And I wish it didn't, because I never want to talk bad about TubeBuddy. I really use the thing. I leave an affiliate link in the description of every video, of course, but no luck yet, Kareen's life. So this is another new connection for TuberChat. I'm just going to look for here, I'll use this video here. I'm going to take this video, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and I'll watch that video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. And I'll give you a thumbs up, of course, and I'll subscribe. And in that way, I'll make sure that the subscription sticks. Hopefully you're subscribed to TuberChat now and you have your notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. They're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. But the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, so that's the way I connect here. So thank you, everybody, for the time that you've spent. Let me see what I can do about continuing on here. I'm just looking off in another window here for a very quick moment. Okay, I'm going to do something a little bit different than I usually do here. Let me get into our chat. I don't have another growth stream that we can go to right now, but another friend of TuberChat is doing a live stream right now where they're actually in Aruba walking along a beach. And just looking at another window here. I will drop a link here, and if everybody wants to head over to this channel, we'll raid them. And they've got a gorgeous live stream going on right now. So it might be interesting to see. Just please be in mind, keep in mind it's not a growth stream. If you want your, this chat will continue for another couple of minutes so you can clean up your connections. And then hopefully I'll see everybody tomorrow around the same time. If you want, in about 2.5 hours from now, I'm going to go out on my personal channel and do an outdoor live stream in the Winter Festival of Lights here in Niagara Falls, Canada. And then, oh, thank you very much, Michael's Adventures. Yeah, it looked like the notifications didn't work today. It's anybody's guess as to why. Thank you, everybody, for the time that you spent, and thank you, Michael's Adventures. I always appreciate every moment that you spend, whatever that is, and hopefully your weekend is making up for the week. And I'll see everybody over with Leonard Shea. and the Tuber Chat raid that we're doing. Just please say Tuber Chat raid when you get there. Thank you, everybody, and we will see you again, hopefully, in a few hours or tomorrow. Bye-bye.